This is my audience: Scott, Caleb, Laura, Emerson, and Thomas. I'm Sheridan Horn, and this is my tribute speech. As T'Challa said it in the Black Panther movie, Wakanda will no longer watch from the shadows. We cannot, we must not. We will work to be an example of how we as brothers and sisters on this earth should treat each other. Now more than ever, the illusions of division threaten our very existence. We all know the truth. More connects us than that divides us. But in times of crisis, the wise build bridges, and the foolish build barriers. We must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe. Upon his retirement, we honor T'Challa, the Black Panther, for his deep devotion to his people, for his ability to step up as king, and for being an inspiration to all underdogs. I have watched the Black Panther movie a countless number of times, and I have done additional research. As we honor T'Challa upon his retirement, let's review his childhood and early life, his greatest accomplishments, and how his inspirational legacy will live on. First, let's review his childhood and early life. His childhood and early life were loaded with preparations for him to take the throne. All of the following facts were gathered from Doodad Black Panther biography, written by Topeka Sheridan. He was the firstborn son of T'Chaka, and his mother died shortly after giving birth to him due to an autoimmune disease. His lessons and royal duties started around the age of 5, along with his knowledge of vibranium, which is a special metal that powers all of Wakanda. On his first border patrol mission with his father, he got lost and he was found by an outsider named Ramonda, who later went on to marry his dad and become his stepmom. He traveled to America and Europe for his education, and he graduated from the Oxford University with a degree in physics. And he was later crowned king when his father T'Chaka was murdered by Claw. Now that we have reviewed his childhood and early life, let's move on to his biggest accomplishments. All of the following events are straight from the Black Panther movie and backed up by the IMDb Black Panther plot. T'Challa had many accomplishments as a young king. His first major accomplishment was defeating M'Baku for the throne. And M'Baku was the leader of a neighboring tribe. He was originally defeated by Killmonger, his cousin, who wants to get Wakanda initiated into war, but he survives comatose and takes back the throne. He establishes an outreach center where his father killed his uncle, and he gets Wakanda entered into the United Nations. T'Challa's many accomplishments as the King of Wakanda make him an inspirational leader, and his legacy will continue to live on. His legacy is that you always put family first, you can defy all of the odds against you, and love always overcomes hate. Although T'Challa is retiring as the Black Panther, we can apply the lessons we learned from him to our own lives. Let's review what we have discussed. Today we have reviewed T'Challa's childhood and early life, honored his greatest achievements, and have been inspired to carry on his legacy after his retirement. We will miss the Black Panther dearly. So out of all of the things we have discussed today, how will you carry on the Black Panther's legacy? And this is my audience.